John, it's tough to take because at 1-1 I felt that we were the side that were going to win that game.
Without any question. Jamie Proctor made a big difference to us when he come on. We obviously went to a slightly different shape, 4-4-2, and just put Jamie down the middle, scored a fantastic goal, which he does. He seems to score outstanding goals, doesn't he, as opposed to tap-ins. I'd like to see him maybe get a few more tap-ins, but it was only 1 team in it, Bruce, and we missed chance after chance. Got in great goal-scoring opportunities, goal-scoring positions, and didn't make enough of it. And then a set piece.
Not for the first time. It's been an Achilles heel of ours all season, hasn't it? Even before you came, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought that we'd got rid of it, really, got that off of our back. It was a bit of a monkey on our back for a couple of games, but we seemed to straighten it out, sort it out. But 2 awful goals that we gave away. We gave away, actually. They weren't earned, they were given away. And I think they probably had 3 or 4 shots in the whole game. I expected it to be a much more difficult game for us here today, but it looked, I would imagine to everybody that was here, looked like an end of season game of head tennis on the halfway line. It certainly had that look about it. And we've got 2 matches now to finish off at home. I'd expect our team to perform much better in front of our own fans on Tuesday night, and obviously again next Saturday. Yeah,
because they owe it to themselves and the club, of course, to finish the season on a high, don't they?
Of course they do, but they owe it as professionals as well. Have some pride in their own performances, and obviously I always accept the responsibility for the outcome. I will always do that. I never ever shirk away from that. Consequently, I accept responsibility for the outcome of today's game. But I can't wait for 5 o'clock next Saturday afternoon, I have to say.
And then you can stamp your own John Gregory style on the team for next
Well,
season.
let's hope so. I'm sure it's not that easy, just trying to change everything all in one go. There's much better managers than myself that tries to change things very quickly. Villas-Boas being one of them. He tried to change it very quickly at Chelsea and at Tottenham, and it doesn't always work out that way. But obviously I'm in a situation now where I've got a lot of players out of contract, and decisions will be made in the next few days.
Nice moment for the 2 young lads to be on the bench today and get that experience, wasn't it?
Well, just to be around it. Not so sure whether or not they learnt too much today from it. Might be frightened to death of it, to be honest. It's certainly a completely different game than what they've been accustomed to, and it's with Guion today as well. He's suddenly coming to terms with how difficult League One football can be, and the fact that we have to win matches. It's about winning. Academy football is not always about the end product. It's about producing footballers that can go on and play in the first team. Well, this is the first team, so our boys really, the 2 babies that came with us, and certainly with Guion as well, that have just come from the academy. And I found out what it's all about, especially when you come to a fairly daunting place like Bradford is. It's always vociferous, the home crowd here, always on your back from the first minute, and it was a tough game for our boys today, and certainly, but our kids will have learned a lot from it.
Finally, a word for the fans who've travelled today all season, 2,000 miles I think it is, they've clocked up, and some of them have been to every away game.
Incredible fans. I said to you many a time, especially during that run of 6 consecutive defeats, I'd want to throw the chair at some of the players after the game, and yet our fans were there applauding them as they came off. They've been brilliant. I just hope that we can finish off the season for them with two home victories, and certainly we can make a challenge at the top end of the table next season. Let's hope with a good summer behind us, a good pre-season. We'll give our fans something to shout about. I think there's been 1 or 2 fairly good memories from this season for them on the road. The ones that have come away with us, MK Dons, the Saturday Leighton or in Peterborough, I remember early on in the season was an excellent victory by us. We had a good match at Swindon, we had a good match at Rotherham. And our fans have always been there each and every week, so really appreciate you guys, and make sure you get your season tickets ready for next year.